El sol cayó, la luna se alza y con ella llegan los mejores sonidos del mundo. Tus sentidos se despiertan y tus oídos solo quieren rock. Esto es Rockline.
Ok, estamos aquí en Rockline, en una edición más de estas entrevistas internacionales que tenemos en nuestro programa, como es habitual. Y hoy tenemos una banda directamente, bueno, ahora nos van a aclarar si son alemanes o son ingleses. Bueno, creo que están en Alemania. Ok. Pero bueno, estamos aquí con esta tremenda banda Colorwave, que es una banda de rock alternativo, podríamos decir que con algunos tintes de indie rock también. Y bueno, vamos a defendernos hoy con ellos aquí, con este rock and roll que tienen. Tienen una propuesta muy, muy interesante, como podíamos ver en el primer video. Así que, bueno, vamos a entrar en materia con ellos. Chicos, welcome to Rockline. Jan, Jean, and Florian.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Nice to
Thanks
meet
for
you
having
too.
us.
Nice to meet you too. It's a pleasure to have you here. Let's do it. Bueno, vamos a preguntarles a los chicos cuáles fueron los orígenes de su banda, cómo comenzó este asunto con Colorwave. Así que vamos con todo. What are the origins of Colorwave and your main influences? I talk about singers or bands.
Wow. that is so hard to answer. We were thinking about that last week, and obviously, like, when we first got together as a band, we had a direction in mind, and we found that when we were like 13, 14, 15, we were all kind of listening to the same kind of music. So Flo and I, for example, absolutely loved Green Day. And you know, those kind of pop punk bands like Paramore as well, something that we loved listening to. And then later on we kind of evolved as listeners, as musicians. And so right now, well, I mean, there are so many influences here, but what is it that would come close? What is it that you guys would mention, Flo?
I think it's difficult because, you know, like musical taste, it changes like constantly. But yeah. I mean, for the latest songs we did, I definitely say it's anything like would be on top list. Maybe even Foo Fighters stuff for guitar work, but mainly like more rough stuff, I'd say.
Yeah.
Ok. Bueno, ellos nos están diciendo allí que sus influencias son bastantes de bandas de rock alternativo, como puede ser Paramore, como puede ser los tremenda banda que es Green Day. Dicen que de pronto ahorita tienen unas influencias más actuales también. Y bueno, ¿cuál fue el origen de la banda? ¿En qué año especialmente se origina esto? What is the year of the origin of the band?
Oh, we started in 2015.
Yeah, we started in 2015 as a collective, as a band. We're all from Germany, and we actually studied in the Netherlands, so we met there. And over the years, I mean, it kind of spread out because we were going into different directions regarding like where we live. And yeah, so basically that's it. It's like how do you say it? Multi-country,
multicultural,
borderless,
yeah,
it's boundless.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ok, bueno, ellos me están diciendo que son una banda que se originó en el 2015 y que también, bueno, ellos vienen de Alemania, pero están ahora en Holanda, creo que también hay gente de Inglaterra, así que bueno, es algo multicultural de varios países y bueno, súper chévere porque tienen un sonido genial y mezclar pues estas culturas es genial. Bueno, no sé, do you speak, do you understand anything in Spanish or not?
A little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. I've had Spanish in school for 4 years, and very little of that is still, like, I can understand a little bit of it, but my speaking, you know, using the language myself, that's gone.
Ok, bueno. Es chévere que entiendan un poco porque, bueno, hoy como pueden ver estoy solo, sin traductores, así que, bueno. Seguimos en la entrevista y vamos ahora a preguntarles sobre las letras, sobre el sonido de la banda, más que todo. In your words, Jan, how do you describe the sound of Colorwave?
The sound of Colorwave is, I mean, the biggest words that can come to my head, like immediately, or come to mind, is rough, energetic, sweaty, dancey, screaming at the sky. I think someone said it feels like screaming your heart out, without actually like being too heavy, but just pumping and giving your all you got. I think that would describe the band and the sound of the band. For the new singles, that's how it sounds like.
Ok, bueno, ellos dicen que el sonido de ellos tiene como una mezcla de muchas cosas, ¿no? Hay como fuerza, hay como también unas partes suaves, pero tiene también la fiereza de la voz de Jim, que tiene una tremenda voz, así que bueno, más o menos es lo que ellos tratan de decirnos de su sonido, que como pudimos escuchar en el primer single, que me encantó, se llama Mind Over Matter, es buenísimo, es tremenda canción. Ok, sigamos. Tell us a bit about Colorwave lyrics.
Oh.
Kim.
What do you want to know? I could talk about that for hours, so let's narrow it down.
You can just
Yeah. So, I mean, one thing that I found in general with lyrics, but also with life, is the more personal and the more specific you get about a feeling, the more you kind of uncover universal truths, not just about you, but you also touch something, you know, feelings that somebody else can definitely find themselves in and identified with and resonate with. And the most important part for me when I write lyrics for Colorwave is just being honest and as raw as I can be. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. It's a deep answer. Ok. Vamos a tratar de entender lo que ella dice. Dice que sus letras van un poco así de las verdades universales dentro de lo que es para ella, digámoslo así, una verdad universal. También habla que son letras escritas con mucha honestidad, de pronto de sus propios pensamientos, de lo que ella observa, digámoslo así, en la realidad de una u otra forma. O sea que si hay cierta profundidad en estas letras, en una banda de rock, siempre observamos que, bueno, las letras son un poco superficiales, ¿no? Vamos a hablar de cerveza, vamos a hablar de pasarla bien, pero si se van un poco a las letras de Colorwave, pues van a encontrar otras cosas un poquito más trascendentales, digámoslo así. Ok, ahora vamos con algo de música y vamos con este tremendo video que se llama Slip Away, también me gustó mucho. Aquí vamos a ver un contraste del sonido de ellos con la canción que iniciamos, que es un poquito más rocker, y esta tiene un poquito más de indie rock. Vamos entonces con esta canción que se llama Slip Away y regresamos aquí en Rockline.
Time it slips away. What if I forget this or everything I ever loved? What's clear yesterday now slowly fades away. What if I forget this or everything I ever I cry, I pray, madly scribbling down everything I ever felt. my friend. We'll not forget about. We'll not forget about this, my friend. We'll not forget about. We'll not forget about this, my friend. We'll not forget about. We'll not forget about this, my friend. We'll not forget about.
Hey, hey, where is my beer? Ok, estamos de nuevo. Estamos de nuevo.
Isn't it the morning for you?
Ok, estamos de nuevo aquí con los chicos de Colorwave, ya con cerveza y todo. Debí traer una, bueno, la traeré ahora. Seguimos y bueno, vamos con la siguiente pregunta. Esta pregunta se la podemos hacer a Florian. How has been the reception of Colorwave music in Europe?
Oh, I mean, especially in the last weeks, we had like a lot of comments or music course. We released 2 new songs, and those were quite special songs for us because we had a different way of working with the band and stuff, and we were like super excited about like how the music would be accepted or hopefully liked, and we got like plenty of positive feedback, like people who were like absolutely excited about what we did, and especially a lot of new people we haven't spoken to yet, like got in touch with us and were like a bit like, it's hard to not sound like arrogant when like talking about your own music, but we're like blown away by the energy, like the music we brought out. And this is like, you know, like the feeling, especially in those times when you cannot connect to your regular like fan base, you know, like because you cannot play live and stuff like that. This is like exactly what you need for people to hear, to recognize that you are doing like the right way, basically.
Ok, bueno, se está escuchando un poco como entrecortado, voy a tratar de traducir, si no me ayudas, Jim. Dice él que la música, la recepción de la música de Colorwave se da más en las partes en vivo, ¿no? O sea, como cuando se presentan en vivo con la gente, que sienten la energía, todo esto, que han sentido una aceptación grande en este punto. Ahora yo pregunto como para reforzar ahí, la aceptación in the platforms o Spotify, Deezer, ¿cómo ha sido esa parte, Jim? ¿Cómo esa aceptación, this acceptation from these platforms?
Sorry.
You understand?
Yes, sorry. I think you just.
How the.
Okay.
Well,
sorry, can you ask that question again? I'm sorry.
Okay. How has been the reception of Colorwave music in the platforms and Deezer, on Spotify? And okay.
Yeah.
So I think this was our best release yet. Like this, if you would measure it on stats that you can actually see on like Spotify for artists, you actually see how many people listened and followed. That's actually like the best release we had yet. So the release before that was the best release that we had then yet.
Yeah.
So it's growing, and it's great to see people I don't know, tagging along to what we're doing, and following us and asking us, commenting, and just getting in touch, like Flo just said, in these difficult times where it's difficult to to get in touch with people personally. It's everything, like basically everything via the internet, via, I don't know, email or commenting. And so it's just nice to see people coming, or people tagging along, basically. And that's we can definitely see a nice growth in that. We're very happy about that.
Yeah, and the awesome thing is that our fans seem to have understood that our lifeline as artists at the moment really are these kind of platforms and are their engagement. And so they understand that pre-saves are very important, and they are putting the tracks on their playlist, they're sharing it with their friends. And that, I think, is so awesome about this, that you can say to your best friend with whom you WhatsApp regularly, I found this, check it out, you know, and just, you know, within seconds, and, you know, they are doing it. We're so grateful for that.
Okay. Bueno, Jam nos dice que sí, que ha sido muy buena la recepción dentro de estas plataformas, sobre todo en estos momentos difíciles donde pues no hay lo que hablaba Florian de los conciertos en vivo, donde se nota pues la energía de la gente, todo esto. Entonces Jam nos dice que por estos medios hay una interacción muy buena, donde ellos pueden compartir pues su música, comentarios, likes, todo esto, y que se ha dado de una manera pues genial. Y Jim nos dice que sí, que precisamente ese tipo de relación como ya tan amistosa que se da a veces por estas plataformas, como que uno está hablando con alguien y le está diciendo, hey, bueno, me gusta tu música, etcétera, y ya te ve como un amigo. O sea, ha sido la recepción genial. De hecho, esta banda la conocí yo precisamente por estas plataformas, ¿no? Instagram, salía la publicidad de la banda y me llamó la atención, fui a verlos y pues me llevé tremenda sorpresa con el sonido que tienen, que es bastante llamativo, además que es una propuesta diferente a la que estamos acostumbrados de pronto aquí en Rockline, que somos más heavy metal. Quería entrevistarlos precisamente por ese sonido más rock alternativo, más por esta onda que también nos gusta mucho, y a los rockeros aquí en Sudamérica también les gusta bastante. Ok, seguimos. What are your plans for 2021? You release a new single, you release a new videos, or plan a new album?
Well, you know, like, I think basically this year is still a bit difficult in terms of like playing live and like anything we want to do, basically. But we will be back in the studio in just about a few weeks to record some new tracks. And we are like constantly like writing stuff, getting together to create, basically.
But record a new tracks for new album or EP?
Yeah.
Or
everybody is asking the album question. But I think one thing is that, you know, our goal for this year definitely is to release new music, and whether that's a single or a video, or, you know, ideally a new single every 6 to 8 weeks, so that people don't have to wait so long for an album. And also, what is amazing about that is in the creative process, what we enjoy right now massively is writing whatever feels right and whatever is coming out, and it's weird because I am a concept person, but right now we don't have to stick to a concept. We kind of took that away and we write whatever we feel, and we massively enjoyed just the chance to immediately share that with our fans.
What's nice about it. It's not very, but it's a little bit more momentarily because we're not writing an album and releasing it 2 years later or 1.5 years later, and we are in a completely different place at that point. And then we go on tour and play basically 2-year-old songs, which is also like, this could be a very good thing. We did that before with our debut album, nomads, but now it just feels good to have like a very like just this is us now. Here you have it, and I don't know. A few weeks later, like 5 to 6, 8 weeks, what it may be, there's something else, and it's still us in this year.
Yeah.
So like Flo said, touring is a little bit difficult. So we're just trying to be there, trying to put stuff out there. And that's what we're basically what we are focusing on this year. Because yeah, I mean, Europe is, I don't know, I'm not sure how it's exactly in South America or like everywhere else, but I can just tell you how it's going on in Europe, and it's still all very vague on when it's going to start again. So we just, I don't know, I think it's going to be a little bit more spontaneous than the years before. Like it's a little bit less planning, but more doing.
Being in the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vivir el momento, vivir el presente, y lo que ellos nos están diciendo con su música es que, bueno, no se trata pues de pensar ya en un álbum inmediatamente, sino como el ir lanzando música, ir haciendo lo que hemos visto. O sea, vienen singles, vienen seguramente más adelante videos, pero tratar de tener esa conexión con la gente, con la música que ellos están haciendo. Puede el álbum tardar no sé cuánto, dice unos cuantos meses o lo que sea, pero la música de Colorwave tiene que estar vigente, tiene que estar allí. Y eso es lo que hemos visto hoy en esta entrevista que hemos realizado con la gente de Colorwave. Y bueno, would you like to visit South America?
Yes, please.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, book me a ticket. I'm there. I hear lots of great things about South American rock scene. It's like definitely on the bucket list.
Yes.
What is your favorite country of South America?
Yeah.
Colombia.
Sorry,
Colombia is a good
in the world.
I was about to say, don't we have to say Colombia right now?
Yeah, I mean, I at least haven't seen too many places outside of Europe, so I'm not so sure. But Colombia definitely sounds amazing.
You're curious about any place, every place.
I'm curious about any place. So
yeah.
Let's say for now, Colombia.
Okay. Okay, dice que genial venir a Colombia, han escuchado cosas buenas. Definitivamente, pues Sudamérica tiene grandes países que ojalá. Recommend you the countries of South America, Mexico, Argentina, Venezuela, Chile. La gente, the people is crazy for rock and roll in South America.
Yeah, we know. We know. And I think, once we're there, I mean, coming from Europe, you don't just take one trip, because once you're there, you travel around, right? And you want to see and live, experience as many cultures also as possible. So I can't wait.
We're coming for you.
Okay, guys, this is the end of this interview. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for your time. And Jean, you are a great singer. I loved your voice.
Oh, thank you very much.
Jan and Florian, great musicians. I see you in the future.
Can I say one thing? Say one thing?
Okay.
Muchas gracias por esta maravillosa conversación, Rock Radio. Saludos a toda la gente de Colombia y Sudamérica. Somos Colorwave. Thank you very much.
Okay, eso estuvo muy bueno. This is good. Okay, nos vamos a ir con dos canciones de los señores de Colorwave. Nos vamos a ir con una versión en acústico que me llamó mucho la atención. Se llama Me and Jekyll and Hyde. Y terminamos con el último single que se llama Pressure. Esto fue Rockline con Colorwave. Nos vemos en el futuro. See you in the future, guys.
Thank you so much.
Solo tocamos éxitos en Rockline.
Friday you were in love, told me I was the one turning your world upside down. How come I see you standing here with both feet on solid ground? On Sunday it was as if you looked right through me, no recall at all. I'm not playing this game of yours just to build up your ego. You're treating people like marionettes. They dance for you. Me and Jekyll and Hyde, experimental coexistence failed. I should have seen your green eyes. Oh, oh, oh. You gotta know that I've tried, but we won't build a home and forgive and forget. It's me and Jekyll and Hyde. Oh, oh, oh. On Monday you were sorry, try to get into my heart by breaking down its lock. Could you spare me with your issues, please? I ain't got no time for that. On Wednesday you forgot to bring the flowers you promised me. On Monday, again it's Friday. The only thing flourishing around here is your ego. You ask yourself, oh why do people turn away from me? Me and Jekyll and Hyde, experimental coexistence failed. I should have seen your green eyes. Whoa, oh, oh. You gotta know that I've tried, but we will build a home and forgive and forget. Me and Jekyll and Hyde. Whoa, oh, oh. You see me go and see me walking head up high. You feel the envy crawling up your spine. You see me turn and see me dancing with my feet in the clouds. You feel the envy crawling up your spine. It's my ego. And you ask yourself, oh why? Oh why? Me and Jekyll and Hyde, experimental coexistence failed. I should have seen your green eyes. Whoa, oh, oh. You gotta know that I've tried, but we won't build a home and forgive and forget. It's me and Jekyll and Hyde. Whoa, oh, oh. Me and Jekyll and Hyde. Me and Jekyll and Hyde. Me and Jekyll and Hyde. Whoa, oh, 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 oh.
Conectamos tus sentidos con lo mejor del rock.
I put a lot of pressure on myself. They say I put a lot of pressure on myself. I say I put a lot of pressure on myself. Yeah. So what? I put a lot of faith in those I love.